Good morning everyone, today is another pre-maintenance checklist video, which means we're going over all the campaigns which are ending with this coming maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over is there will be no scheduled maintenance this week, so the servers will not be going down. However, that does not mean that there will be no campaigns ending. There's actually the Black Friday gifts that will be ending, so that is of course the login rewards over here, the 60 star gems and all of that stuff. So make sure that you do log in before the quote-unquote maintenance, even though they do say there is a part 2 over here, literally starting from the 27th. So I am a little bit confused because they did put an asterisk over here saying it is possible to receive the same gift bracket one time only in both the first and second parts of the event. So I'm kind of confused whether we can double dip on this, whether if we log in during part 1, which is this week, and if we log in for part 2, which is next week, do we actually get a total of 120 star gems, or do we only get this one time only? Because it literally says here in brackets one time only, but then again it says it's possible to receive the same gift, so wording is difficult. But nevertheless, we're just gonna have to wait and see as I log in after the quote-unquote maintenance and see whether I get another 60 star gems. Now, something super interesting is the increased efficiency boost campaign part 2 is literally kicking in on Monday, so this is tomorrow. The moment this kicks in, keep in mind that we will get a rare drop rate as well as a fixer drop rate boost of 100%. This is super important because in tomorrow's video, I will be showing you guys how much Meseta you can make farming in dex base rank 1. You can actually make a substantial amount of raw Meseta farming in dex base rank 1, especially if you have a lot of rare drop rate. And so when we get this free inbuilt 100% RDR and then you stack all of your other RDR boosts on top of that, it is possible to make several million Meseta per hour at dex base. Now I will go into more detail in tomorrow's video as we did test this on stream where we just farmed for an hour with a bunch of RDR as well as N Meseta boosters, and yeah, we managed to make a substantial amount of money, not as crazy as the JP players. There was a post on Twitter where a JP player said they made 5 million an hour. I was not as lucky. However, I will explain how they were able to make 5 million an hour in tomorrow's video. However, this boost campaign doesn't end there. We also get enemy HP reduced by 30% as well as all urgent quests can be completed twice. So you definitely want to run Omen of the Planet Breaker D2 whenever it's available because you can complete it twice, which means all of those Halphinales as well as those Gladius Souls are literally going to rain from above. You're going to get so many of them, and you know, enemy HP is reduced by 30%, so you're going to kill it even faster. Now do keep in mind that this also applies for the enhanced enemy suppression, so this is the solo 1v1 boss fight LTQ. However, starting from next week, we actually get the enhanced enemy suppression series. This is the new LTQ where you actually fight against 4 different bosses in 1v1 styles in quick succession. So you fight your first boss, once you kill it, a second boss jumps in, you kill that, the third boss jumps in, you kill that, then a fourth boss jumps in. So you have to kill multiple bosses in a row in order to complete the enhanced enemy suppression series. But keep in mind that the suppression series do not benefit from the enemy HP reduction, only the regular enemy suppression, so the 1v1. Alright, with all of that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the ARKS record. So this week's ARKS record is Altar's Rush Solo, so make sure that you do complete this in order to get your 20 ARKS record badges. Now, as usual, you want your ARKS record badges in order to buy out all of the cool weapon camos. Keep in mind that the weapon camos will be changing on December 4th. You still have a little bit of time, but if you did want any of these weapon camos, you might want to pick them up soon. Now, if you don't care about that, picking up the star gems, you can never go wrong with extra star gems. The next thing I want to talk about is the Aegis Integra exchange shop. Again, we're going to go to Aegis Integra. We're going to exchange all of our Neo A weapons into more Aegis Integras in order to pick up our Aegis Souls as well as all of our Dominas so that we can craft even more Halphinales. Alright, once you've purchased all those materials, we're going to head over to the item lab, augment capsule over here. We're going to type in Halphinale, and we're going to craft a bunch of these. We can craft 2 Halphinales. I think that should be enough for us to craft 1 Lux Halphinale, actually 2 Lux Halphinales. So that's very, very nice. Now, again, I do want to remind everyone that Lux Halphinale prices have gone down significantly. Holy crap, they're 500,000 each because, well, you know, you literally get showered with Halphinales whenever you run the UQ. As we can see right here, Omen of the Planet Breaker, you can see that you get Gladiosouls as well as Halphinales, and they're pretty much guaranteed. If you do have slightly higher RDR boosts, you actually get like 2 to 3 Halphinales and 2 to 3 Gladiosouls every single run, which is absolutely amazing. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the item recycle shop over here. Make sure that you do buy your 50 star gems. This is your #1 priority every single time because 50 star gems is a lot. And then the alpha reactors, if you still need them, again, you can purchase 50 alpha reactors for 100 NEX cubes. So we can do that. Wabam. We're going to sell our 50 alpha reactors, which will give us 175,000 Meseta. Now, again, if you still need those NEX cubes, you can always go to exchange enhancement materials, other enhancement materials, and right here is the NEX cubes, and you'll be able to exchange any of your class EX cubes for more NEX cubes. Another thing is, of course, you can craft your master cubes over here. So as you can see, I'm still missing 4 master fragments, and in order to get more master fragments, we're simply going to head over to the Genesis Point Exchange Shop. So right here at the Genesis Point Exchange Shop, you can actually get 5 master fragments every single week, as well as 10 Foundia capsules. Make sure that you buy these, especially if you're still leveling up your add-on skills, because well, you know, master cubes are very, very valuable, and they cost a lot of Meseta if you want to buy them. So honestly, it's better to just craft them, you know, slowly but surely through this method by getting your master fragments, and wabam, we now have a master cube. So basically every 2 weeks, you'll be able to create 1 master cube, and you need 5 of these master cubes to guarantee a maxed out add-on skill when you head over to the class counter over here. And when you interact with them, again, we're going to go over to add-on skills, generate add-on skills, and select whatever class you want to max out the add-on skills, and you'll be able to roll it by simply selecting add-on skill 5. As you can see, it will cost 5 master cubes as well as 1 million Meseta. Now, my recommendation is to go to personal over here, character information, and take a look at your add-on skills information, and just make sure that all of your main effects are all level 20. So this is in order. So as you can see over here, there's fighter all the way to slayer. But if you go to all, you can see all of your different stats over here. Basically, you want to get your main effects, all of them, to level 20, and then you can start worrying about the sub effects afterwards. Okay, so yeah, basically just focus on these, and that way it's a lot of free stats. It's actually a substantial amount of free stats. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the Alliance Badge Exchange Shop. So make sure that you head over here and exchange for your 30 star gems over here. So that's essentially 80 star gems every single week just from the exchange shop itself. So make sure that you don't sleep on that, because then we have our campaigns, and then we have PSO2 day and all of that stuff. It does add up. As we can see, we're currently at 4,284 star gems already, which is pretty good. Now, another thing I want to remind everyone is, of course, your End Weapon Badge Exchange Shop over here. Now, after you purchase the 5 Grand Gladiosouls, you can't purchase any more. However, there is still the Lux Halphinales over here, so I can still buy 1 more Lux Halphinale. Yep, 1 more. So make sure that you do buy everything over here. It does require End Weapon Badge Ace, which you get 10 of them for every time you complete a UQ. And starting from Monday, remember, you have that double UQ thing, so you're actually going to get 20 every time a UQ pops up, which is really nice. Now, if you are a grinder and you want all of these things right now, you can spam the LTQ in order to farm up a bunch of these weapon badges. I believe if you farm the rank 3 version, you do get a range of 2 to 3 per run, which is also pretty nice. And last but not least, I do want to touch upon the AC and SG scratch, and well, nothing's going away, so you're perfectly fine. If you still want anything from Echoes of Idola, you're going to be fine here. Even the Frame Arms Girl is still here to stay for a little bit longer. So yeah, nothing is going away, and you are going to be a-okay. Let's do our free pull over here. Let's see what we get. We got the earrings. Great. Well, oh well, we'll unlock it for the entire count. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.